Welcome to E-Block's second edition of Wildcat News. Here at West Bridgewater High School, May 12th is the last day for the class of 23. These seniors will be missed by many in the school. I reached out to some seniors and their teachers about how they're feeling when it comes to closing the chapter on their public school career.
It's one of those things, like, it felt like I had done something, and then I realized, like, oh my gosh, there's so much more ahead of me.
Probably should have gone to school more because I skipped school sometimes. And I probably could have done more things with my class.
Teachers have many positive things to say about the senior class.
Great group of students, have a lot of fun together.
I love the senior class.
This senior class is awesome, and they will forever hold a special place in my heart.
Most teachers would say the class has matured, but some may disagree.
Some of them, not at all. Some of them are just as immature as when they were 7th graders and just running through the halls and acting like fools. One or two of them have gotten more mature.
They've also matured, I think, in being leaders in the school, and they've done a really good job of assuming the role of seniors.
And certainly say that they have matured. They've had kind of a rough go being freshmen during COVID, but they came out stronger than ever.
Many seniors are excited to move on to bigger and better things.
Definitely working more, earning more cheddar.
Getting out of West Bridgewater and getting my own place.
The experience of getting to go to college.
Although they're excited to leave, many will miss their friends.
Maybe like a few of the people.
Definitely like my friends.
Many seniors feel as though they were a little late to the ball when starting the college application process.
Beginning of senior year, I mostly started talking to Mr. Goulet, my guidance counselor, and he started helping me look through colleges.
I started about a month ago, and I applied to 5 schools in 1 week.
I started getting ready for college really late, to be honest. I wish I got ready sooner, and all I really did was the FAFSA, looked at colleges that looked at finances, and then looked at colleges, and then figured out living.
Early in senior year is when I started getting ready.
Most seniors feel as though junior year was more stressful than senior year.
Senior year was less stressful for sure, way less work.
It was more stressful with just having to focus on college and everything and focusing on all the work.
Oh my God, junior year was way more stressful than senior year by a mile and a half.
There are definitely different aspects to it, but overall I think it was less stressful.
Seniors have many memorable moments throughout their high school years.
Probably even though we have a small school, I'd say the sporting events.
Definitely just being in the drama club.
Graduating is a very emotional yet exciting experience for everyone. I'm glad we got to speak to some of the seniors before they left. I hope everyone enjoyed everything leading up to it. For example, prom. Speaking of prom, let's hear from Colin to learn more about this upcoming event.
Thanks, Cadence. We'll all be sad to see the seniors leave this year, but as the end of the year gets closer, we're approaching prom night. Let's go to some of our class officers to see what they've been doing to prepare.
I would say communication between us and then the class, just making sure they're up to date on everything and knowing all the information.
Probably staying organized and making sure that everybody brings in their money.
Making sure everyone's happy, really. And,
yeah, and making the decisions, a small group of people making a decision.
The class advisors talk about some of the things that go into the process of planning prom.
Oh, there's table planning and colors, there's ticket sales and costs, there's police, photo booth, DJ.
Working with all the vendors.
Working with the officers.
Communicating everything to classmates, kind of getting everybody on the same page.
The junior class officers talk about some of the fundraisers that they've done in order to raise money for their class.
So we had the cornhole tournament, and then we've also done bake sales and other things like junior dues.
We also asked the sophomore class officers about some of the ways that they are raising money for next year.
Definitely brainstorming more fundraiser ideas. We haven't really done any this year, but definitely planning to have more next year so we have enough money to have a prom.
The sophomore class advisors talk more about their upcoming fundraiser.
So it's a last-minute fundraiser because we wanted to do a dodgeball tournament, but it got too close to the end of the year, so we weren't able to plan it in time. So this is an easy, simple, last-minute. It'll help raise money.
Both class officers give some advice to future prom planning committees.
Definitely don't overestimate how much time you have because you can get caught up in schoolwork and it'll be the end of the year and we don't have time to do anything. So definitely have some ideas in mind coming into it.
I would just say make sure you stay on top of everything that you need to know.
It comes up quick, so make sure you're on top of everything and don't wait till the last minute.
Hopefully you were able to get a better understanding of the behind the scenes of prom planning. Make sure to be on the lookout for future fundraisers to help support classes trying to raise money.
Thank you, Colin. The school parking lot can be a very scary place, and most students despise it. Let's listen in to learn a little bit more. Would you know what to do if you were in an accident in the school parking lot? If not, we have Mr. Hanna here to explain.
What to do. First thing is, if it's not a major accident, it's a fender bender, just come on into the building. Officer Pope is still here. If somebody's injured or it's a little bit more severe, honestly, just dial 911. Obviously, the police department's right next door, and they get over right away. But we'll help, facilitate that. That's one advantage of having a school resource officer.
What do you think the most efficient way to get out of the school parking lot is?
Safest or the most efficient would be rushing out as soon as you can and then getting out as fast as you can, but the most efficient and safest way would be waiting until everybody else gets out because nobody can drive yet, so it's bad.
If it's not me directing traffic, which I haven't done that much, but I think that's probably the only way to make it safe right now, is to honestly wait. I mean, I know a lot of people have to get out of here and people are rushing off to work. But until there's a different solution, I would just hang tight and wait to get out of here and maybe try to wait till about 2:15, 2:30. The other important thing is to be patient.
If there was a way to explain the school parking lot in a few words, how would you describe it?
Awful. Whoever designed that should be fired immediately. I don't understand how anybody ever thought that the design was a good idea. I mean, you got parents pulling through, people taking lefts and rights where they shouldn't. It's chaos.
It's really bad. I think the parents need to stop driving through the student parking lot to pick up their kids. It's really annoying. It's way too crowded, and it needs to be fixed.
Poor design. I don't think the engineers who designed the building at the time had planned on, the way this mass exodus is in the afternoon. I know that Ms. Page and Mr. Bodwell shared with me that they've done a lot of different things, like drop off in the back of the building. They've had the buses go a different way.
School parking lot can be very difficult to get out of. Just remember to slow down, be patient, and you'll be out soon. On that note, we are passing it off to Kyle.
Thank you, Jack. I've noticed a couple of issues with the parking lot, and I hope that you'll address them. However, let's move on to something else, a COVID-suffering business, movie theaters. During COVID, movie theaters took a big blow, and the industry as a whole is still recovering. During COVID, people slowed or stopped going to the movies. However, that has changed.
So I actually just saw a movie a couple of weeks ago. I have made it a point since maybe last fall to go to the movies once a month at a minimum, which is pretty much when I go, once a month.
Took the family to see Ant-Man Quantumania just back in February.
Last week I actually saw Super Mario Bros. In 4D with a few of my friends, so that was the last time.
A variety of movies releasing is not only great for the theaters, but for the film industry as a whole.
Probably most I don't know how to describe it, if it would be like a drama, like a movie with a good storyline that helps me escape and doesn't have to throw explosions and CGI stuff at me. Just a good storyline, a good script.
I think it's the superhero genre, the Marvel movies, because I just love the idea of a hero and the action and adventure that's in it.
My favorite movie genre is probably like mystery movies. I'm a big fan of Clue, the Knives Out movie I really like.
A big blow to the film industry happened during COVID as movies started to be released on phones.
I think there's definitely some of that, but I think for at least the big movies like the Marvel movies, Top Gun Maverick last year, people still want the spectacle of going to the movie theater, the big screen and the big sound.
Personally, I don't like watching my movies on my phone. I'd much prefer go to a theater, but I know a lot of people that do prefer going on their phone and watching it.
The movie theater industry is recovering and is only going up.
I'm hoping that as theaters get more and more full post-pandemic, that people remember that going to a movie theater and seeing a movie for 2 hours or whatever length of time it is, that it's a true experience. It's not the same as watching it on your phone.
I personally believe that movie theaters should stay open forever. And if you haven't gone to see a movie in a while, You should totally head out to see one this weekend. Thank you for watching this episode of Wildcat News. And with that, the curtains close. Good night.